The 2017 storm season will be one for the record books. Billions will be spent to recover from Hurricanes Harvey and Irma in the United States, and untold more from storms in South Asia and West Africa. But the question for policymakers everywhere, on any continent, will be the same. What, if anything, was learned? Floodwaters in the U.S. had barely receded when the blame game commenced. Were urban planners at fault? SUV drivers? Insurance providers? God? For Texans, the debate centered on how much is too much when it comes to planning and government intervention. When cities grow, surfaces like rooftops and roads prevent rainwater from being absorbed into the ground. That's why most urban areas require flood mitigation measures as part of the planning process. Houston has very little of that. In fact, it is the only major U.S. city without comprehensive zoning laws. Scientists have long warned of the risks from urban sprawl, but many Houstonians defend their city's laissez-faire approach, pointing to the large stock of low-cost housing that has been a key component of its economic success. Politicians have helped feed that narrative too. 10 days before Harvey hit, President Trump rolled back an Obama-era provision that had tightened rules for federal construction in flood zones across the country. The message was clear. In Trump's America, short-term economic gains are more important than long-term ecological risks, something we've heard before. The irony, of course, is that while Texans have traditionally spurned government oversight, they now need huge sums of government aid. An equally fraught debate is emerging in Florida, where the issue is flood insurance and how to pay for it. After Hurricane Andrew devastated the state in 1992, causing 22 insurers to fail, large carriers of homeowners' insurance policies withdrew, leaving dozens of small players that will now have to rely on their own insurance to manage Irma-related costs. The resulting rise in reinsurance costs is likely to drive out more carriers, leaving many homeowners scrambling to find coverage. Yet, despite sharply rising insurance premiums, many Americans can be expected to remain hostile to the robust government regulations that other countries have embraced. Developing countries can't afford the American approach. This year in Bangladesh, India, Nepal, and Pakistan, floods have displaced a staggering 41 million people. With monsoon floods now an annual occurrence, publics are calling on their governments to do more to protect them. The fact that Houston, a city of engineers, was unable to do more to spare itself from Harvey's wrath partly reflects just how hard it can be to weather storms of increasing severity. But as long as politicians ignore the obvious warning signs of climate change and prioritize rapid growth over smart growth, nature will always have the upper hand.